I thought you were talking about Wiener for a second.
No, I'm telling you who.
Welcome to the podcast, the classiest podcast there is in the whole wide world.
I think we're pretty classy.
I
Yeah,
totally
I
agree.
think so. I mean, classy meaning like ghetto and poor, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah. We are of one in that regard.
When we get invited to people's balls, they're talking about their actual balls, right? Because
Yeah.
I've always said no. One time I said yes, but I was too afraid and I didn't go.
Oh, you thought you were invited to the grand ball dance. No. I'm chafing down here. I need a massage and some moisturizing. So get to it, bud.
I'm about sweaty.
Get to it, Consuelo. God damn it.
Okay. All right. Alcohol. Yes.
Alcohol. Pancita, the show.
Man, I can go for some alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
That kind of day? Let's do it.
Yeah. That kind of week. All right.
Oh, alrighty.
Cheers.
What the hell are you having today, sir?
I'm having, well, it was definitely the luck of the draw.
Ooh, okay.
But not really, because I don't like blackberry. So I'm having blackberry White Claw.
You don't like blackberry? What kind of terrible person are you? Everyone loves
AJ.
blackberry.
I don't.
Damn.
I like meat.
Gotcha. Oh, so you're the one that's been freaking when they offer question and comments that you can send on like every product, you're the one that's been asking for T-bone steak flavor of White Claw. I see. You're the one.
Yep. And I've yet to get it, AJ.
One day it'll come true. Somehow my microphone stand is like wedged. There we go, underneath my fucking chair wheel. Pardon the French.
I've told you before, you need to get one of these arm extender things.
It's true.
Best invest. And I had been wanting it for years, but I've been too poor. And, well, honestly, I got this because of a gift card that was gifted to me, but poor.
It's all good. You still got it. This podcast is almost somewhat kind of sorty legitimate because of that microphone stand that you have now. That's
I would agree.
That's the only way that we are getting somewhat almost there. Not there, but you know, on the way to being on the way.
Almost there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, I totally agree.
For sure. Well, since you are packing a White Claw today, I was like, okay, I got to be able to bring up the rear for my boy a little bit. I got to carry the cerveza weight, if you will. So I'm coming in with an American classic.
Oh,
a modern day.
Oh, no. Let me guess. It is a bottle for sure.
It is a bottle, since you heard the opener. Yep.
You said it earlier, too. I'm going to guess Lagunitas.
Ah, a great guess. Not correct, but still a good guess nonetheless. This is actually going back further in history. I'm talking like the 1800s probably, but I don't know for sure. I didn't do research, but it might say somewhere on the bottle. I'm having today the one and only by Adolf Coors himself, Coors Banquet beer from the Colorado Rockies.
Why do you own those?
They were on sale for like $29 for a 24 pack, so I figured why not. I got to be like my boy Johnny from Cobra Kai, okay? Can you imagine how much Coors Banquet sales went up when season 1 of Cobra Kai came out?
When he came out fucking drinking that shit?
I'm sure it skyrocketed. It made me want one. So I bought one like 7 years later.
You bought, no, not one, apparently, 24.
Yes, exactly.
You have to drink exactly 24 of those to be sober, to get sober. You're just hydrating yourself.
Right? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you drunk right now? Are you feeling a little hungover? Come on down and have a Coors Banquet on us to get yourself nice and sobered up.
Now, I can't talk too much shit because what I'm drinking is 5%. But if I down this, and then I drink another one, does that equal out to 10%?
Yeah, more or less. You're right. And technically, we are about to be the same. This is a 5% even as well.
Oh, do you want to do a quick chugger?
Oh God, I put this in the freezer. This is gonna suck. But yeah,
get a warm one. Grab a warm one.
No. I'm not gonna do that I do have room temperature ones too.
Well, wait. Are you drinking that and you're calling it? The whole point is to get to 10%.
Oh God,
that's what I'm saying. Maybe chug the warm one.
Let's just do this. Let's freaking drop an icicle down our throats right now.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. God damn it.
It hurts.
Watch the video on Spotify and then eventually
cold.
YouTube shortly after.
I don't like it.
Oh. It's actually refreshing considering it's a hot day out. Oh,
Done.
damn. You really did do it. Mm-mm.
No. Don't leave your boy behind now.
But Pa, I don't want to be that hydrated.
Paul, I'm gonna drown you.
It's been a hot day. I don't want to have that much water.
If you let this family down, I will literally take you to the field and kill you.
Fuck. I thought maybe abandonment, tie me to a tree. No, murder. Familial murder.
If you're my seed, you're gonna drink.
Fuck. Holy
You're still
shit.
not done. How many ounces is in yours?
It's a 12-ounce basic boy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're being a little
12 fluid ounces of pure golden banquet beer.
Oh.
That's right.
Finish it. Almost there. Oh, I feel bad for you.
Told you, I put it in the freezer for it to be refreshing. That was the opposite objective right there.
All right, you ready to drink the chaser?
I'll grab the next one right now. Give me 1 second. You entertain the people. Plug them up.
All right. What am I going to drink?
My God, I'm going to stumble out of here.
I don't have very many. It's amazing how quickly I drink a 12-pack of White Claws. Ooh, I got strawberry. Yeah, it's the strawberry. I'm going to enjoy this one. I got the bubblies building up, and I need to release a burp, and it's not happening. AJ,
Yes, sir.
I need a burp, and I can't.
I know, mine's stuck too. I got like a little bit that squeaked out on my way out to the beer, but the rest is stuck in the chamber.
There's only one way to cure it. We chug another one.
No. Porque no. Why the hell not?
I wish you were down. I know you're not.
Let's do it. I mean, I don't know for the audio listener. I don't know how entertaining that's going to be, but
okay.
Watch the video on Spotify and YouTube.
Is that what you wait? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, damn, let me open mine up, bro.
It's so cold. It's just as cold as the last one.
It's going to be a belligerent episode. I love it.
Mm-hmm. It's like drinking. We're basically drinking a triple IPA now. It's okay.
Almost there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking strawberry, by the way.
Nice. There you go, from blackberry to strawberry. That sounds fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I'm drinking Rocky Mountain freaking water right now. That's what I'm drinking.
All right, done.
Straight out of the Rockies.
Done.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Woo!
I have to be honest. I didn't think that this was gonna happen.
You, me both. And trying to talk right after chugging does not feel good for my esophagus at all.
It's okay. Another one will cure it. Trust me.
Hold in your burps if you can. I'm gonna try to hold in mine.
I think I let one go already, but what I have left, I'll try.
It hurts. I think I'm partially drowning myself right now.
What a way! Well,
legitimately,
no, I was gonna say what a way to go, but that's not a great way.
I'm gonna have pneumonia after this episode.
I can't hold it in, AJ.
Mm-hmm.
I need a burp. Nope. Let it go down.
No mas.
Can you eat a burp?
Can you eat a burp? Maybe.
Nope. I tried. Nope.
You know how there are those people who can like blow out marijuana smoke and then suck it back in? It's kind of the same idea, I think.
That's really hard to do. I've tried that. I think I've done like some, but then I realized, at least at that time, I'm very poor and I'm wasting weed.
Excuse me.
There it is.
Oh,
I scared mine away.
You scared yours away? Oh,
it was ready, but I think I ate it.
You scared Jason Voorhees away? He's like, man, no one wants to play with me anymore.
Okay.
Dear Lord,
this time
did not see this episode going this way.
I'm glad. This is like the first 5-10 minutes.
It's been a long time since we've done something like that. Holy crap.
I need a burp. I need a burp, and it's not coming out, and I don't like it.
The worst part about this is that yesterday, my wifey Sin randomly threw out the idea of wanting to take me to a surprise brewery for today
nice.
When she gets off work. But I'm sad now because now 10% of alcohol of Coors Banquet of all things is in me, as opposed to now I feel like I have to drink less alcohol when I go.
Okay, so are you calling it, or are you drinking one for the episode?
Oh no, I'm done. Fuck you.
That's it.
I'm not gonna have 15% Coors Banquet when
You
I
did
can
this
at
to
least.
yourself. You could have had a 6 pack of Stone.
I could have. And you know what the worst part about that is? There's a 24 pack of Stone for the same price that I got. No, I'm sorry. $10 more for a
Worth
24
it.
pack of
Worth it.
Stone Delicious Variety.
Worth it.
That thing.
Yeah, I don't like all of them, but yeah, it's still worth it.
Still worth it. Okay, hear me out. Since you brought it up, we'll talk about whatever you want, but since you brought up Stone Brewing, okay. On a recent episode, you and I talked about how now their Stone and Joy buys are allocated release to only the breweries for 2025, it seems, at least, right?
Yes.
That was the news. I got to tell you, some people have been connecting with what we've been posting about that. I think even worse now, because I kind of didn't remember that we talked about that. And on the edit, I was like, holy shit, that's right, that's happening. And I still got to say, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, it was cool that we did it, and I was hoping we're gonna do it again this year, which we're not. But like even before we decided to do it for Beer Belly, it was something to look forward to.
Yeah,
To be
in
like,
general.
oh my god, this restaurant has Enjoy By.
Right?
I'm gonna have 7 of them. You
Hell
know?
yeah. This liquor store has the bottle version. I'm definitely going to buy
I'm all
one.
about it. Yeah, no. I don't want to blame Sapporo, but
I don't know what else to say.
god damn it, Sapporo.
Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. We could be wrong, but I think that's exactly what it is. I think that's exactly what it is. And now
Yeah.
Stone Brewing is getting like the brunt of it because of it. Because it's their name that's on the product, not Sapporo.
You know, the thing is, they sold out of the 420. So that was my
bless you.
point. So if they're still making the same amount of money, if not more, than they were doing at the store, what I should say is, well, I wonder how it works.
Sure.
When stores carry them, do you think they do buy them off of Stone, right?
Sure.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go back to my original point then. If they're not losing money, even if they break even, it's probably, like, logistically speaking, probably still easier to just brew in-house. You know,
Yes.
instead of like sending them in trucks to different locations and shit.
Sure.
It's like, why are we gonna do that? We're selling the same amount and saving more money by brewing in-house.
Right. But honestly, I don't see the majority of people going out of their way to go to
sold
the
out.
brewery. But I mean, I'm sure that means that the batches must be way smaller because you think
But that's
about
what I'm saying. Like
the thousands of American stores that would sell them, quarterly.
but they must have been, unless they charge the stores and liquor stores for delivery, which who knows if they do or if they don't. Like maybe logistically speaking, when it comes to keeping it stored in your factory, all the people you have to pay to, I don't know if they bottle, but like to monitor that at least. Like you downsize your employment and you're cutting costs in terms of delivery. Look at me. Just talking adult with just alcohol in me.
I was gonna say I'm gonna stop you right there. I chugged too much Coors Banquet to understand this conversation. God damn it!
Yeah, honestly, I don't know.
I feel you.
No, what I was saying. It just sounded really good.
No, yeah, it sounded great. I was nodding my head the whole time, but at the same time, I got 10% of Coors Banquet in me right now.
Oh my god, that's too good. But you get what I'm trying to say. They're probably saving in other ways to where they're manufacturing less, but still making the same amount of money.
Probably so. It still sucks though, because it's like, why not? If you're gonna be, let's say they're making at least, or let's just say at least they're breaking even. They're doing sales same exact as last year, after saving costs on transportation, employment, yada yada yada. Like you're saying, wouldn't it then be a better investment in your company itself, in goodwill?
No.
Toward your clientele, toward your customers, to widely distribute? Like, you know what I mean? Or
They
do they already
do.
have too big of an install base?
Yeah, exactly.
They got us.
They already do. Like they have like that fucking 24 pack you just talked about.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can find FMLs, you can find standard stone. Like they got enough out in the wild.
Hmm.
And you think about it, the more rare it becomes, the more likely people are to visit the brewery. Hey, I'm already at the brewery. Why am I just gonna buy the cans when
Right.
I can buy the alcohol here too, like to drink?
But also buy
So
some to take home all as well while you're
I,
there.
I wouldn't doubt it if this was like a test year,
Yeah,
but all I'm trying to say is they might be, breaking even. And if they're even breaking even, I'd imagine it's still better to keep it in house.
I suppose so. I suppose so. I mean,
I
it
mean,
does
I
drive
mean,
hype toward the breweries. You're right.
fuck them. Let's bring those bitches down. I'm with the people.
But seeing it from the evil corporation side of things,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
empathize with that as well. I feel
But
you.
fuck them because I'm not gonna drive to Pasadena like that. That shit isn't close to me.
Right, right. It's kind of out of your way then at that point. Even for
Yeah.
myself, we did the math that episode where it was like, yeah, we were like equidistant to two different locations. And it's still fun. And don't get me wrong, like we've talked about it many times on the show. It's fun to go to breweries. It's one of the best things to do for us, as friends, whether we're together or not. We love going to breweries. Simple, plain and simple.
Yep.
And on top of that, I think you're on point with saying this could be a test year, and maybe we'll see the trend continue forward forever. Who knows? But I think you have a good point in that, like, it's a test year. They're going to drive more traffic to breweries, and they probably see
Yep.
other breweries that are up and coming. Like, I mean, random example, Russian River Brewing Company, just because that's something near and dear to our hearts, where it's like, obviously they're not really up and coming anymore, maybe compared to a Stone Brewing Company, if you will. But I mean, look how much hype they have towards people going out of the way towards people places that they ship their annual releases to, and also all the huge traffic that you can personally speak to of people going to their breweries for their annually released IPAs. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like, I'm sure they're probably trying to take a page out of those breweries' books and trying to do the same thing,
Yeah.
It sucks because it's like, to Russian River Brewing Company's credit in this regard, it's something that they've been doing for a long time. It's the trend.
Time.
It's part of their tradition, which is fair. Stone Brewing, it seems like it's reeling back, and it's like it's backlash as far as we're concerned.
Goddamn bitches.
It sucks. It sucks, and
Yeah.
it's like you said, I can't help but feel like it's definitely a Sapporo kind of move. It's lame.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I kind of lost the hype at this point. I wanted to, like, you know what, 420, but I don't know if I'm gonna go to Pasadena for the 4th of July edition. Let's be
Considering
honest.
All right.
Let's be honest. It's fucking shitty. I don't care
It's
anymore. They took it away from me. I don't care.
It's our least favorite, but in a blind testing, it's our second favorite.
It's the
Apparently.
one. It's one of the worst beers ever. Don't that specific one.
And yet it was still second place in our blind taste.
I blame the fact that I was blind.
I was handicapped. I didn't know what I was doing.
If you were telling me what I was drinking, I would have told you I don't like it.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. The red, white, and blue food coloring you put in it wasn't enough of it. My
I
bad.
don't trust my taste buds.
I know what I like. Fuck my palate. Fuck my tongue. I'm pretty sure I've heard that in a porno before.
Oh, 100%.
Fuck my tongue.
Yeah. Well, that was a fun conversation about being sad.
Yeah. It was a fun conversation about being sad. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm at a nice 10% alcohol right now.
I was just about to ask, are we at the right level of buzz to where, like, we're making enough sense?
I think
We're
so,
not just
yeah.
speaking nonsense?
I mean, we're not completely speaking nonsense. Again, I can't speak to how well I'm going to remember this conversation later. But yeah, I think for right now, we're in the pocket. We're in the pocket.
You know what'll fix that? Another course.
Oh, fuck you. Nah, I'm good. That was
You
my
good?
last cold one. No, if I'm going to drink any more beer, it's because I'm going to go to a quality microbrewery. That's what I'm going to do.
Do you know
God
what
damn.
brewery you're going to?
I have no idea. It's a surprise one that she'd said she doesn't think I've been to before, so I'm like even more hyped for that.
She's going to take you to 8-bit.
I'm okay with that. That sounds amazing. If that's the case, I'm down.
You're not too far from it, right?
Nah, it'd probably be like a 35-minute drive. Not bad.
Okay.
Maybe 40. Maybe 40. Yeah, I would actually say maybe 35, 40.
35 with
Depending on the day.
I actually think it's like 25 without traffic.
Yeah, I checked one time randomly at like midnight. How long would it be to get to a brewery that was like down the street from there? One of the ones that we went to, and I was like, oh yeah, cool, like 25 minutes, no traffic, all green, baby. So I was like, okay, cool. Now I know if it's like a light traffic day, be there less than a half hour. Half an hour with parking.
You gotta take Sin to that downtown area.
Oh no, yeah, I definitely want to. Now that she's listening to this, now I have to. But I want to, yeah, I've been wanting to. She'll love it.
It's really nice. I love it out there. And then all the breweries that are out there. Oh,
And the meaderies, she'll love the meaderies for
and
sure.
they're right next to each other.
It's perfect. It's all
It's
too
amazing,
perfect.
yeah.
It's just a matter for she and I. If no one else is involved, it's going to be a matter of who's driving. But since I need to show her, I'll take the bullet and be the more sober one, so that way she can kind of experience it all and drink her way to victory, if you will.
Or be so drunk that you don't remember the drive.
Jesus Christ.
That's an option.
It is an option. I don't know if it's one we should live by. But as long as I'm drinking more Coors Banquet or so, I don't have to worry about being drunk anyway.
You're basically sober. You know what? You should have another one. You look a little dehydrated.
Yeah. It's the undrunk, if you will.
Oh my God.
God damn it.
So did you end up watching Thunderbolts?
No, I still haven't. I've been
Oh
wanting
my
to
God,
Sin to
support
go.
the cause, bro.
And I hear it's great. I've only heard good things. Are you going to spoil me?
You know, honestly, I don't feel like there's much to spoil in that movie.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Obviously, there's maybe at least one parallel to like a Suicide Squad, if you will. Who do you think did it better between the Suicide Squad and Thunderbolts, if you will?
I think... Ah, man, I'm just going to sound like a fanboy. I definitely think Thunderbolts was better.
Wow. Okay.
The thing with the Suicide Squad was it's just very James Gunny.
Sure. Which is a good thing. I mean, modern day filmmaking speaking, it's a pretty darn good thing. But I see what you're saying with that.
Yeah. No, don't say modern day. No, his is like always extra hard in the comedy.
Yeah. Sure.
Like, I think that went extra hard though, because although Guardians does have a lot of comedy to it, I don't think it wasn't as so much as the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it had a little more heart to it, I would say.
Yeah.
While Suicide Squad was like hard hitting joke after joke after joke, which was good though. I mean, I really enjoyed.
It's a good movie.
That movie.
Yeah, it was
great
especially
movie.
when you compare it to the original one.
Oh God, it's like a night and day difference. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Now the other movie I watched, so I don't know if we talked about it, but I think it was on Wednesday. It was the week that Thunderbolts released. So, and if you're a true movie cinema fan, theater fan, even though they say on Friday, they come out on Thursdays at like 2 p.m. So on Wednesday, Yvonne and I went to go and see Sinners.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then on Thursday, we saw Thunderbolts. So we were literally back to back on movies.
That's super cool.
I thought Sinners was amazing. I don't know if you've seen that one.
No, I've been wanting to see it.
You missed out. Like, if you can still see it in theaters, you should.
Nice. I know after Tom Cruise saw it, he tweeted out, like, I'm going to make a movie with Michael B. Jordan now.
After he endorsed The Flash, maybe his opinion doesn't matter as much, AJ.
Hey, The Flash was a pretty fun movie.
No, it was not.
CGI was questionably terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Unquestionably.
Yeah. Which was about 90% of the movie. Yes, you're right.
I would love to have been in the room when they showed the executives what the CGI looked like. And what did they say when they showed them the Flash CGI? Like, yeah, okay,
Everybody said it was amazing, including James Gunn.
I mean, again, it's a fun movie. I had a fun time watching that movie. It's just, we all know what the CGI looked like. It's all good. We all saw the original run of the Justice League. Same thing.
I'm telling you, AJ, I think I've seen your schedule. You don't work tomorrow.
I do not.
watch Sinners tonight.
Ooh, okay.
I can't stress this. I would say watch Sinners over Thunderbolts.
I was wondering what the order should be, but and
Yeah.
technically, Sinners is going to leave theaters probably sooner than
They actually,
Thunderbolts.
it
Also,
was so popular that they re-released it for IMAX. I don't know if you know about that.
no, I did not hear that. That's
It,
cool.
it was it was in IMAX for a few weeks. The movie's actually most of the movie is filmed in IMAX,
Hmm.
and then they have certain amount of weeks until the next big movie comes out, which was Thunderbolts.
Right.
So Sinners was so popular that once Thunderbolts ended its IMAX run, they brought it back
That's
to
cool.
IMAX Sinners
That's cool.
for an additional 2 weeks. And most theaters, it wasn't all the theaters. It was like a 10 to 15 theaters, like
Hmm.
locations. And they all basically sold out within a day or two.
That's sick. I'm glad to see that that there's still a movie out there doing that right now. You know,
It's
that's
fucking
sick.
good. I
That's
can't
cool.
stress this enough. That movie is good.
So I remember going out. I forget what movie I was watching. It might have been Talk to Me or something like that. Might have been the first time I saw a trailer for Sinners, and then months later, I went to go see Nosferatu by myself in theaters, and then I was like, wow, this is the first time in a long time I've seen a Sinners trailer. And one thing that I got from the trailer both times was like, I feel as though it's one of those trailers that tells me exactly what's going to happen in the movie, like all the major beats. I'm hoping that I'll still be surprised, and I can't say I remember the trailer exactly, and I haven't watched it since seeing it in theaters. But I look forward to the movie regardless. I keep hearing great things. Obviously, we both are in love with Michael B. Jordan, so I want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
down, as well as Thunderbolts, though, too, for sure. I mean, as an MCU fanboy, obviously.
Yeah, watch it. Just
Yeah.
do yourself the favor. Watch. I
Okay.
mean, you should also see Thunderbolts, support the cause, because that
Sure.
movie's doing awful, and it's terrible because it's like it's the first good Marvel movie in a long time.
And it's still doing bad, huh?
It bombed. Oh yeah, it's definitely. I think it's doing worse than Brave New World.
That sucks to hear, but good to know. Damn,
But
yeah,
it's
support the
it's a good
cause.
movie. But like when you just release so much shit for so many years, you're gonna burn out your audience, which is what they did.
Right, and like this is like another like an entourage kind of cast, a big ensemble cast, but of names that are of people, of actors and characters that are on the shows as opposed to the grandiose films. So I can understand why it's not doing as hot.
A
You know what I mean?
majority of those characters were introduced in movies.
That's a fair point.
Actually, I think all of them were introduced in movies.
White Widow or whatever, Florence Pugh's character, she was technically in Black Widow, right? So that's a good point. And she's had her cameos in some of the shows. But even so,
Hawkeye,
I think it just shows that like these are B characters that are now getting the A role, if you will, and it's just not adding up the same. Unfortunately.
no, not at all.
Unfortunately. But
Yeah,
I guess I'm not totally surprised that it's bombing, but it just sucks because I have been looking forward to this film for a while. It seems like it's like the first, like, well, not the first, but in a long while where they're like ready to have fun in the MCU again, aside from Deadpool and Guardians 3. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Where it's not so
100%.
heavy. It's like it's the island of misfit toys kind of movie.
I've got to say, Guardians 3 was pretty heavy. There was
was
literally a
heavy.
man in my theater going, and I swear it wasn't me.
Along with him in unison, maybe, but there was also someone else sniffling just along with you. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. That movie had a lot of heart. It's super funny, but it had a lot of heart too, for sure.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing Guardians 3 again. I think Sin and I watched it at least once since it's been on Disney Plus, but I do look
I
forward
have
to
it.
it.
I can't do it. Now
do
I'm
it.
gonna be the guy that's.
It's a great movie. It's super fun. I
So-
look forward to watching that again. Go ahead, please.
Let me ask you a question, since we're on the topic of movies.
Do it.
In July,
Ooh.
there's 3 different movies coming out. Do you know of them? They're big ones too.
Oh. No, not off the top of my head, no.
No, I'm a little ashamed that we're friends. Jurassic Park.
Okay, yeah. That's like the third of the World series or something like that. Fourth?
And then the fourth, and then there is The Fantastic Four.
Of course. Okay, yeah. New
Don't say of
steps.
course. You
First
didn't know.
steps. My bad. Oh, and then Superman.
Superman. There you go.
There we go. Okay, yeah.
So, fuck, marry, kill.
Oh no.
You know this classic game.
Yeah, of course. So Superman, for Fantastic Four, First Steps. Is that the subtitle?
Yeah, First Steps.
And then what was the other one again? I already forgot.
Jurassic Park.
And then okay.
Well, we know which one you're killing.
Definitely killing all the dinosaurs.
Yep. They deserve to be dead.
Which sucks because Jurassic Park was like their first one was like one of my favorite movies as a kid. Does it? I haven't watched the trailers.
I'm actually pretty excited about this one.
Oh, okay. When did Scarlett Johansson start being in them? Was it the most previous one, Dominion or something like that?
Oh, I didn't even know that. I think I only watched the first of that trilogy.
I've watched the first two, and I have not watched the last one or this one. So you're right. It's a quadrilogy now, apparently. But no, yeah, I only watched the first two. I've not seen the previous or this upcoming one yet, as of the recording. I like the first two. They were cool. I don't know if there's much story to it though, really. So definitely killing all the dinosaurs with a giant asteroid for sure.
Yep. Make sure they're dead this time.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. Which unfortunately would destroy the Earth, and then thusly no other movies would later come out. So we actually don't get Fantastic Four First Steps, and we don't get Superman either. So
we deserve it though.
Yeah, that for sure.
Yeah.
And then I would say, oh God dang it. This is a tough one between Fantastic Four and Superman because I'm intrigued and excited for both of them. And I want both to really succeed. I hate to over-explain right now, but I'm just being very honest. That's how I feel about it. Oh. Okay, fine.
I'll tell you mine.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd marry...
Okay.
No.
You're going to marry Pedro Pascal. I know you are. You're going to marry Pedro Pascal.
Not going. I have.
Show me the ring.
I have.
Very good.
I haven't met him. I've only socialized with him online, and I've sent him thousands of dollars because he needed help for an emergency surgery, and his bank account was locked. But I know it's him. Our love, our bond is so strong.
Certainly.
I'm not getting scammed. Don't be one of those people that are telling me I'm getting scammed, AJ.
No, you're in there. I believe your love is true. Of course.
Yes. I would marry Fantastic Four.
And honestly, I was thinking the same only because of what we were just talking about, in that I want, as a fanboy, different reason than you. Oh, please crack that open. By all means, have fun. Take your pants off. We're recording Beer Belly, baby. I want the MCU to succeed. I want another renaissance. And so I want to marry Fantastic Four. And I know I'm going to be hype when the day comes for the movie to come out. But hype-wise, I'm leaning more towards Superman. And I'm not a big DCU guy at all. I appreciate the films kind of here and there, sparingly. But I want a good Superman movie. I really do, because I can't think of the last time we really had one since Man of Steel. Man of Steel is the last great one we've had.
BVS?
Oh, of course. Yeah, certainly.
Justice League?
Yeah, for sure.
Justice League black and white? Should I say more?
That's true. You get 4 hours of greatness. Obviously, yeah. But yeah, which is why I think I'm more a hype, I think, for Superman. But that's why it's a fuck, because it's like, it's the dirty one that you're not gonna be able to marry them, but you're gonna get at least one good one night stand in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's what Superman's there for. Of course, he's gonna sweep me off my feet. I'm gonna be his Lois Lane, and he gonna fuck me. Yeah, exactly. For sure. And then I want to marry myself to the Fantastic Four, just in hopes of a great success and renaissance.
You're telling me the last Fantastic Four movie that we watched didn't get you hype?
Great plug, sir, and segue. If you want to help support the show, patreon.com/BeerBellyPod. where we, by the time you're listening to this or watching it, we have our bonus show, Beer Belly Last Call, where we review movies, gaming, comics, and TV shows, what have you. And in this case, the last one we watched was Fantastic Four 2017, was it?
Yeah, I'm
And
pretty
boy,
sure
howdy, was it a fun time. Talk about having a happy, fun time being sad.
amazing. Peak cinema.
Cinematic history was made the day that movie came out.
The MCU had nothing. It was ahead of its time.
A savant of filmmaking, if you will. Extremely so. So good. Patreon.com/BeerBellyPod. Where else can the people find us, good sir, before we go?
And BeerBellyPod on Gmail, on the Tubes, the Twimmermers, the XMMX, the Instagrams, the Ticklematalks.
Yes, people, he is having a stroke. Yeah.
I've gotten really good about just naming them off like that too.
You're rifling them off. Yeah, yeah.
Is there any other social media I'm missing?
Jesus Christ. Only you being a part of the official freaking Porky Pig Twitter. That's about it. That's about it.
My God.
We'll see you next time, but please rate us 5 stars or the highest rating you can on your favorite podcasting platforms. Helps out the show a lot. It introduces us to other people that would not have found this show otherwise. So thank you very much. Video on Spotify and YouTube. Links to everywhere you can find us in every episode description. Thank you very much. If there's any craft beer that you recommend that we should try in future episodes, let us know. Either commenting on Spotify, YouTube, on Instagram, wherever you prefer to find us.
You said them all incorrectly, by the way.
I'm sorry. Go ahead and repeat that if you would correctly.
Hey, hold
in
on.
the proper dialect.
Hold on.
Yep. That's what it's going to take.
All right. The Twimmermers, the XMMS, the Ticklematalks, the Facebook books, the Instagrams, the Ticklematalks again, the Tubes. Am I missing anything? I think I got all of them.
I'm going to have to spell all that out in the captions. This is going to suck.
Good luck.
And the auto population of the captions is just going to say dumbass.
Question mark, yeah.
Exactly. Question mark asterisk. That's it. All right, we'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.